Hello and welcome to today's session. Thank you for attending. My name is Nick Dixie and I'm the CPaaS Business Lead for Avaya UK. In this session, I will briefly cover how CPaaS is changing the way businesses and organizations are adapting to delivering differentiated and rapid customer and user experiences now and over the next few years. CPaaS has become a key tool in the digital transformation tool chest. Michael Brandenburg, analyst at Frost & Sullivan, noted in a recent interview that CPaaS is now being viewed by enterprises as much more than a developer tool. It is becoming a go-to fix for digital transformation in the enterprise. Demands for programmability and customization were driving CPaaS growth even before the pandemic hit. However, with COVID-19, CPaaS has emerged as a powerful way to quickly address customer service challenges. I'll share today some thoughts around why CPaaS is enabling the future of not only customer, but importantly, user experiences. A key challenge for any business is to remain competitive by staying on top of technology innovation. This challenge has been addressed in the past by purchasing products, such as hardware, software, and then subscribing to services. Today, consumption of new technology is optimized by the cloud and leveraging available APIs. Today's economy has been termed the API economy. I'm sorry, API is going to come up a lot. An API, or application program interface, is a set of routines, protocols, and tools for building and integrating applications. Basically, a bundle of code that acts as a bridge between digital services, allowing one app to access and use informational capabilities from another. The growth and usage of APIs has been accelerated by the increase and use of programming graphical user interfaces. IoT, smartphones, and wearables have created an instant update lifestyle that we've come to expect. They've also spurred the creation of endless apps and services to meet the needs of today's always-on consumers. It's the underlying seamlessness of APIs that pulls everything together behind the scenes. A food service delivery app, for example, might combine a mapping API, communication API, and billing API, each from different providers, each with their own user experience layered on top. The use of APIs makes it easy to launch this new service without having to build everything from scratch. And the result is that successful projects can be built using APIs very quickly from emerging providers and established CPaaS platforms. The API economy is quick, it's convenient, and levels the playing field for everyone, from the smallest developers to the largest companies, to add API-driven engagement capabilities to their applications. A lot of CPaaS growth has been fueled not only by the demand of APIs and the integration offered, but also the ease of over-the-top communications consumption. Because it's consumption-based, once you have one workflow or business process utilizing it, then becomes very easy to increase that consumption and actually deliver more through it. More business processes can be identified to be digitized and integrated into it. A recent Juniper research report shows CPaaS growing faster than previously envisaged over the next 5 years. CPaaS is enabling more and more of a customer and user experience, and this is leading to more businesses needing simple and effective ways of using more two-way communications. The huge increase in messaging, typically SMS, is leading the drive towards rich communication services, RTS, which offers richer media mobile experiences that in turn increases more sophisticated use cases, highly secure but easy authentication and payments integration, further use of smart forms, and enhanced personalized messaging features. This will continue to drive adoption, consumption, and the need to deliver better, more competitive business outcomes even further. In terms of the key challenges, we know that many organizations have supported remote and home working for years. However, none of us could imagine the scale of it happening as it has this year. As more and more situations arose across every vertical, customers and citizens were needing more information and quickly, especially with pre-booked appointments and events, from medical operations to holiday bookings. Business continuity was tested and ultimately struggled to adapt quickly enough given the rapidity of change and the closure of offices, business centres and shops, with factories pared down to skeleton crews to ensure production for the essential goods we needed. We saw a much higher demand on direct human interaction, with legacy IVR systems, for example, simply running out of capacity with increased call volumes. Even though many organisations did a fantastic job of getting their front office staff working remotely, we have massive demands of their time, coupled with having to delay investment in on-prem solutions because of COVID-19 affecting budgets and resources. Additional communication channels were needed, and quickly, with the ability to self-serve and offer automation using AI chatbots, providing deflection, but more importantly, the desired outcomes-based experience. However, many urgent or time-critical interactions need human intervention, and more importantly, now with increased empathy. If deflection can provide context to an agent, then it can be shown that empathy can be increased even more. CPaaS is changing experiences. It has enabled organizations to be disruptive. APIs are key to this. Daily experiences in curbside and taxi services, banking, credit card, retail. Much of this has been delivered and achieved through what CPaaS offers today. Quickly integrating these into business applications and processes has allowed organizations to innovate, providing customers and users with far more agile and relevant experiences in the channel of their choice. Because of the investment that could not be made in on-premise platforms, organizations looked at how CPaaS could change the game and allow them to offer interaction and experiences that deliver the right outcomes more cheaply and quickly to meet demands. Many businesses require data from their customers. Apart from our names, etc., this is email addresses and telephone numbers. Email is the de facto communications channel, but there are faster and more efficient channels that can be used. Ones that their customers would rather that were used rather than email. So we need to embrace that, because adding content and context to those channels will increase the number of interactions and potentially increase satisfaction, sales, and loyalty if done well. CPaaS can offer more virtual, humanless interactions where demand and volume has outstripped the supply of human experts to deflect and support intelligently, especially in an uncertain and changing global situation. As I mentioned, we live in the API economy, and unleashing their potential on a daily basis. They are driving more experiences than ever before, whether it's through streaming services, social media, advertising, retail, banking, etc. APIs are in the fabric of our daily lives and experiences. Meeting the needs of today's everything customer requires the use of APIs. However, because there's not often a direct contact between the API provider and the developer who uses it, it can be hard for businesses to know which API is right for their needs and to ensure that they are implementing it to its full potential. For example, you may select an API that works well in the US, but may not be suitable for a more global solution or offer the scalability required for a global enterprise. So taking advantage of the API economy in the right way is a key challenge for businesses. They need a trusted CPaaS advisor to serve as a guide. That advisor needs to have the relevant experience and have the capability to support when you need to deploy and develop communications and applications to meet and serve your customers' needs. The business challenge to connect with the everything customer is in the way that they choose. Research indicates that 85% of customers prefer receiving text messages over a phone call or email. In fact, over 90% of people react to an SMS within 3 minutes. This is further evolving to an expectation of being able to connect with any business using any messaging or social app. Communications using all possible channels is quickly becoming the standard, as we say now, the new norm. Cross-channel communication is a growing trend, one that shows no signs of slowing down. And businesses are looking to use AI-powered bots to assist in this process. They must play an integral part in making cross-channel communication seamless for customers. Businesses are also looking to advancements in automation to build the conversational workflows they need to engage with customers. An example of this is the ability to make changes to deliveries by replying to status update notifications over SMS. Automation is one of the keys that unlocks the full potential of CPaaS. Gartner states that AI usage can have significant impacts to the business, driving up to a 70% reduction in inquiries and saving as much as 33% on voice engagements, and overall increasing satisfaction rates. We see really impressive ROI models where businesses are getting this right. Of course, CPaaS isn't new. and the primary benefits of CPaaS when it comes to applications development and delivery are well known. Using CPaaS can convert projects that previously took months or years into projects that can only take days or weeks. Omnipresent, CPaaS applications are always available and accessible. There is no need to worry about the communications infrastructure. It's already in place. You can reach your users and customers anywhere using CPaaS with global reach, and there's no need to invest time and effort with additional local carriers. CPaaS communications enables applications with all available communications channels. Messaging and social apps provide APIs that can be used by CPaaS to give users and customers the choices they ask for. The fact that you only pay for CPaaS applications that you need and use quickly helps to justify the business case around them. The consumption-based model. You can help to justify that business case with your internal stakeholders and also to help streamline cash flow. Pretty critical at the moment. For example, a pay-as-you-go option can cover your POC and development. So we've taken a methodology approach to this using the building brick analogy. So to elevate, a set of pre-built applications that include collaboration environments, mass notification platforms, virtual agent configuration options, and contact tracing capabilities that allows extensive customization to suit exacting needs, all of which can elevate employee, user, and customer experience. Effectively, you're taking the bricks off the shelf and integrating them to meet your business challenges. Optimizing enables applications to be enhanced with additional capabilities, such as adding additional channels to include voice, video, SMS, those real-time communications, and even AI intents, optimizing the experiences and business workflows. Now you can add some color to those bricks and define the experiences that matter. To innovate, the framework offers a complete applications development platform that helps you easily move from ideas to prototyping to commercialization, giving you that innovation fast track. You have the template of the building bricks, your technical contract using APIs. You can start to leverage those to build relevant bespoke applications that deliver benefits and user expectations. Contact tracing has been top of mind for many healthcare organizations and governments. Here is a workflow in production today. An event triggers automated outbound notification, which starts the outreach process and manages responses. An automated AI-based virtual agent connects with the contact using their language of choice for voice or using text messaging. Real-time sentiment analysis monitors how the communication is going and can divert it to a supervisor if necessary. Supervisors can also listen and then barge in if needed. Compliance is maintained within call, screen recording, and quality management. A contact tracer can be working from anywhere using a browser-based soft client. Contacts can choose their preferred channel for contact. For example, personalized smart forms can be sent via SMS to enable contacts to enter further vital information on which to follow up with. Throughout the process, Avaya skills-based routing across voice and digital channels, for example, ensures the best agent is connected into the workflow. Finally, real-time and historical reporting helps with agent coaching and improves the overall process even further. So let's look at that really important digital channel, social media, and what options we have there. Adding social media as a new customer service channel, we can offer customers the ability to use, for example, WhatsApp to communicate with us, specifically with our agents. Contact numbers can be enabled for WhatsApp messaging and connectivity established directly into your contact management workflows. AI, such as Google Dialogflow, can be used for human-like questioning and answering without requiring a live agent, building on that virtual agent experience, allowing the customer to self-serve if that's what they've chosen to do. Businesses can also enable customers to use their website to communicate with customer service agents via video, enhancing the experience even further. Only a single line of HTML code needs to be added to the website, and connectivity can be established to a collaboration platform such as Avaya Spaces, with full reporting capabilities added as well. Both the online customer and customer service agent can then experience high-quality video, chat, and file sharing. Cloud IVR brings additional benefits. Auto-attendant and hotlines can quickly create and enable services such as self-servicing at very, very busy times. Callers can use voice or DTMF to select choices, and then the call can be routed based on the selection using speech and natural language capabilities, offering the customer and the user a choice. There is also a bridge call endpoint option and call deflection to text messaging for mobile callers. IVR can be used to deflect customers to secure automated compliant payment options, if that's what they've chosen to do for that particular interaction. Businesses can then also automate data acquisition by leveraging voice transcription to capture data and complete forms, changing the next interaction with the customer so they are able to receive updates that much quicker, thus removing complexity and cost. Here's an example workflow for a rapidly deployed cloud IVR solution. Very relevant use case as it's for a healthcare provider. This is a very voice-centric workflow, but what we've seen in the last 6 months, as I'm sure most of you will know and appreciate, is voice has been the chosen channel for many, many people looking to find out information, get that information quickly. In this scenario, the caller is automatically prompted for information, and then the caller can use their natural language to respond. For example, they may want to request a test, obtain their test results, change an appointment, or just to ask for the hours of operation. The application executes the next best action. It may be just to obtain the hours and location data from a database lookup based on the number dialed by the caller. It may be to collect additional information such as their NHS number or private health insurance provider details, or to look up and provide account and payment information. The appropriate action may be to route the caller to a live person based on matching the intent with the appropriate resources. Of course, the concept of an IVR isn't new at all, but it's the fact that all of this can be set up in the cloud and in just a few hours is revolutionary. Finally, CPaaS can provide a set of building blocks to create unique experiences for employees and customers alike. Only one click is required to create conversational AI applications, which could automate basic interactions, make human agents more effective by creating virtual agents that can also pass customer journey context onwards, unlock insights about call drivers, drive further inbound and outbound automation. Conversational AI can be deployed within any CPaaS or contact center solution. This is important if, for example, voice is a channel of choice for the caller. AI enablement can reduce internal workloads for HR and IT service desks. For example, one click is all that's required to engage a Google Dialog flow workflow for human-like questions and answers, to execute tasks such as starting a meeting or automating tasks such as handling holiday leave requests. As we've shown, text messaging can significantly enhance the customer experience. A CPaaS solution is more scalable and flexible than many traditional SMS gateways and can offer far richer experiences as well. It can use existing business numbers as well as new numbers to deliver that capability. It helps remove the need for an on-premise SMS gateway, which can be costly or complex to maintain. Finally, IoT applications can be managed. You can communicate commands, receive responses, and even add video collaboration. Information can be provided to multiple people at remote destinations as required. Automated tasks can be executed in real time. Natural dialogue can be used. And management can occur from anywhere, at any time, and using any device. Essential when many teams or experts are dispersed. All of these use cases are achievable if the CPaaS platform has a comprehensive toolkit, such as a no-code design tool, multi-language open API libraries that are literally off the shelf, multiple application integration within a truly digital ecosystem. The pandemic event caused chaos for many, many organizations and people. and accelerated the importance of CPaaS as an agile way to address business challenges. Let's take a look at some of the early months of the pandemic. In month 1, public health trusts and organisations needed to provide voice-based information like symptoms details, updates, clinic hours, testing site locations, as well as reacting to increasing urgent calls as cases rapidly rose. In month 2, governments needed to provide citizens with the latest updates on safety information and unexpected events that may have been occurring in their area, vital for both central and local government notifications to citizens. People also faced unemployment, needed to access benefits, data and information, and to understand new government programs as to how they were going to help them. In month 3, the pandemic hit banking and finance, resulting in spikes of inbound customer calls. Financial institutions did struggle to have enough people to deal and check on process changes, address mortgage and credit concerns, as well as having the ability to handle all of these interactions together with the everyday interactions that existed pre-COVID. In month 4, the need to open back up retail brought with it challenges in addressing, dare I say it, the new normal. Opening up raised new concerns and brought in new legal requirements to consider, ongoing track and trace regulations, rearranging holidays, booking a restaurant and going to the pub. Overall, being able to automate business processes, it became critical. Avaya OneCloud CPaaS provided a critical foundation for Avaya's services team, developer community and partner community to quickly create and deliver solutions to address the challenges of the pandemic. It allowed for new capabilities to be quickly layered on top of existing services that could be utilized, developed and evolved as the situation developed and evolved as far as the pandemic was concerned and is ongoing. Avaya is a progressive innovator, which means its technology is built to shape and mold the new continuously. Avaya OneCloud is built entirely on that premise. There are no boundaries to what can be achieved because it's a multi-cloud application ecosystem that provides for 2 key features. Firstly, the future of the customer experience center, the factory floor contact center, has evolved, and Avaya empowers customer advocates that form part of the broader organization to provide the best experiences and to enjoy great experiences themselves. Secondly, the future of the digital workplace, or future of work. Unify communications and collaboration solutions that introduce new ways to work and be productive across the entire organization. We use the concept of composable building blocks in a complete experience-driven ecosystem. The platforms enabling the composition and developers as the composers. CPaaS is providing the speed to value apps that can be selected and consumed with complete freedom within the API economy. You can customize and integrate these composable building blocks into any Avaya platform, including those on-premise. Avaya OneCloud CPaaS offers digital strategists, developers, and enterprise architects with end-to-end capabilities so they can design, implement real-time communications for business applications and offer differentiated choices and experience to customers and users. Sounds like a tagline to Ghostbusters. It's not, but I'd like to encourage you to take the next step towards taking advantage of this great opportunity by contacting our Avaya OneCloud CPaaS team. Of course, if you have any questions now, we can address them immediately in the chat room. But remember, you can also get any support around future questions answered by contacting me or Avaya using the information here. We're really open to hearing about new ideas and thought leadership in these exciting areas. Thank you again for your time. I hope you found this session useful and interesting and enjoy the rest of CC Expo. Thank you.